Have you ever wondered about the origins of one of the world's oldest religions, Hinduism? Unfolding more than 5,000 years ago, the story of Hinduism begins in the fertile plains of the Indus Valley civilization. This ancient society, flourishing along the banks of the Indus River, bore the seeds of what would become one of the most profound spiritual traditions in human history. The Indus Valley civilization was a marvel of its time, known for its advanced urban planning and impressive architecture. But more than that, it was a cradle of spiritual thought. Excavations have revealed the existence of a deity similar to what we now know as Lord Shiva, hinting at the beginnings of a religious philosophy that would evolve into the complex tapestry of Hinduism. As the Indus Valley civilization waned, another significant era dawned on the Indian subcontinent, the Vedic period. This epoch, stretching from around 1500 BCE to 500 BCE, was marked by the creation of the sacred Hindu scriptures known as the Vedas. These texts form the bedrock of Hindu philosophy and beliefs, and their composition signifies a pivotal moment in the evolution of Hinduism. The Vedas, written in ancient Sanskrit, are a collection of hymns, rituals, and philosophical discourses. They seek to explain the fundamental truths of existence, exploring concepts such as dharma, duty, karma, action and consequence, and moksha, liberation. Each Veda offers a unique perspective, yet they all echo the same profound wisdom, the interconnectedness of all life and the pursuit of spiritual enlightenment. So, from the bustling cities of the Indus Valley to the contemplative sages of the Vedic period, we see the beginnings of a religion that would span millennia, cross borders, and touch billions of lives. It's a journey that starts with the simple act of seeking answers to the mysteries of life and evolves into a profound spiritual path. From the sacred texts of the Vedas, Hinduism began to take shape, setting the stage for a rich and diverse spiritual tradition. So how did Hinduism evolve from its Vedic roots to the multifaceted religion we see today? Let's journey back in time to around the middle of the first millennium BCE. This period, often referred to as the Upanishadic period, saw the creation of texts known as the Upanishads. These documents delved deep into the spiritual and philosophical aspects of the Vedas, the oldest scriptures of Hinduism. During this era, three fundamental concepts were solidified, forever shaping Hindu thought. First, the concept of karma, the law of cause and effect, where every action has a reaction. Second, dharma, the moral and ethical duties one must follow for a righteous life. And third, moksha, the ultimate goal of liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Moving forward, we transition into the epic and Puranic era, around the start of the Common Era. This is when the great epics of Hinduism, the Ramayana and the Mahabharata, were composed. These narratives brought to life the teachings of the Vedas and Upanishads, making them accessible to the common man through captivating stories. The Ramayana tells the tale of Prince Rama, his wife Sita, and his loyal devotee Hanuman, while the Mahabharata narrates the epic war of Kurukshetra, and is also home to the Bhagavad Gita, a conversation between Prince Arjuna and Lord Krishna, an avatar of Vishnu. Then came the Puranas, ancient texts that tackled everything from cosmology to genealogy, from mythology to pilgrimage. These were the scriptures that popularized the worship of major deities like Vishnu, Shiva, and Devi. The epic and Puranic era marked a significant shift in Hinduism. It was no longer just a philosophical path, but it also became a religion of devotion and ritual. The philosophical concepts of the Upanishads were now personified in deities, and the abstract was made tangible through rituals and narratives. With the epic and Puranic era, Hinduism was no longer just a philosophical path, but also a religion of devotion and ritual. Now, let's explore how Hinduism has adapted and thrived in the modern world. The colonial era, spanning from the 16th to the 20th century, brought significant changes to Hinduism. Under foreign rule, the religion faced both challenges and opportunities. Cultural exchanges led to new interpretations and practices, while colonial powers often misunderstood and misrepresented Hindu traditions, leading to stereotypes that persist today. As colonial rule ended, the mid-19th century witnessed a Hindu renaissance. Reformers like Swami Vivekananda and Dayanand Saraswati spearheaded movements to reinterpret and rejuvenate Hindu thought, focusing on its philosophical and spiritual aspects. This period saw a shift towards a more universal and inclusive understanding of Hinduism, transcending regional and caste-based differences. In the 20th century, Hinduism spread beyond the Indian subcontinent, carried by diaspora communities to the Americas, Europe, Africa, and Oceania. This global spread has led to the incorporation of Hindu principles into popular culture, from the Beatles' fascination with Indian spirituality to the worldwide popularity of yoga and meditation. Indeed, yoga and meditation, two practices deeply rooted in Hindu tradition, have become global phenomena. Both are seen as tools for achieving physical well-being and spiritual enlightenment, embodying the Hindu belief in the interconnectedness of body, mind, and spirit. Yet, it's not all sunshine and roses. Modern Hindu communities face a host of challenges. Globalization and modernization are leading to the erosion of traditional practices. Misinterpretations and stereotypes persist, often fueled by a lack of understanding and sensational media coverage. And within India, issues like caste discrimination and religious tensions continue to pose significant challenges. Despite these obstacles, Hinduism remains vibrant and dynamic. It's a faith that has always been characterized by diversity and adaptability. In the face of change, Hinduism doesn't just survive, it evolves, reshapes itself, and finds new ways to express its timeless truths. Despite the challenges, Hinduism continues to adapt, evolve, and thrive, reflecting its inherent diversity and resilience. But what, at its core, is the essence of Hinduism? This ancient tradition rests on a foundation of key beliefs and principles. The first of these is Dharma, the moral and ethical duties we must perform. Then there's Artha, which speaks to prosperity and the importance of work. The third pillar is Kama, representing our desires and passions. Lastly, there's Moksha, the ultimate goal of liberation from the cycle of death and rebirth. At the heart of these principles lies the concept of Atman, the individual soul, and Brahman, the universal soul. The ultimate aim in Hinduism is to realize the unity between Atman and Brahman. This unity represents the culmination of all spiritual journeys, the point where the individual soul merges with the universal soul, achieving ultimate enlightenment. In its vast expanse, Hinduism offers a multitude of paths, all leading to the same ultimate reality, the unity of Atman and Brahman. Hinduism, with its rich history and diverse practices, continues to be a source of spiritual guidance for millions around the world. We've journeyed from its intriguing beginnings, through its evolution over centuries, to its vibrant presence in today's world. We've touched upon the essence of Hinduism, a faith that embraces diversity and encourages inner growth. This exploration is but a glimpse into the vast expanse of this timeless tradition. Thank you for joining us on this journey through Hinduism. If you found this informative and interesting, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for more enlightening content.